Hello everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Happy New Year everyone. We're back here in X-Plane obviously, and of course an X-Plane in my new Rotate MD80. I did some checks today and I installed another sound file. So hopefully the outside sounds have now changed compared to the last time. But yeah, we will see. So it's just a very short flight today from the snowy Syracuse towards Detroit. Just a little test flight. How the new sounds are, and yep. We've already set up the aircraft to be connected to the ground power, so let's go ahead and set the lights on and get everything else running. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, this is all fine. Emergency exit light comes to on. No smoking signs. Are they? Okay, on. Seatbelt remains off. Anti-fog can come on because we have some snow here in the area. And then we go ahead and set them to enough. Okay, we quickly set the IRS position. Jo, danke der Nachfrage, Jonas. Soweit gut, muss ich sagen. Wir haben es sehr locker angehen lassen und haben mit Familie ein bisschen gefeiert und ja, nichts Großartiges, ganz locker alles. W6, what is it? 627, I think. 624. Runway. Oh, no, of course it's not runway. It's the flight number. There is, by the way, currently still a controller online. Ja, war auch wirklich entspannt, muss ich schon sagen. Ich bin raus aus dem Alter, wo ich irgendwelche dicken Partys mache oder sowas. Und ja, von daher alles nur ganz locker, ganz entspannt. Wir waren auch um 1:45 wieder zu Hause. Also von daher alles ganz easy. Okay, so the thing is, GPU is on. Weight in kilograms. No, we have to change this into lips, pounds. Yep. Closed. There is apparently no setting on how... Oh, I remember. Aha! This is what I was looking for. Let's set that up. Oh, ich fahre sowas auch eher ungern und bin safe und sound zu Hause. Ja. Ja, das stimmt schon. Da ist man immer... Irgendwie zu Hause ist man doch immer am besten aufgehoben. Ich frage mich auch jedes Jahr, warum man sich... Also gestern zum Beispiel auch. Wir waren zwar weg, wie gesagt, aber... Irgendwie, ich war total müde schon um 10 Uhr und ich denke mir dann halt immer, oh ey, warum quälst du dich eigentlich durch bis irgendwie bis Mitternacht oder eben darüber hinaus, und dann denke ich mir auch mal, boah, eigentlich könnte es doch einfach um 10 ins Bett gehen oder um 11 oder wann auch immer man halt müde ist. Habe ich auch tatsächlich einmal in meinem Leben bisher gemacht. War ganz cool, muss ich sagen, weil es halt einfach komplett entspannt ist. Ich bin dann halt irgendwie aufgewacht um Mitternacht. Und dann, ja, kurz geguckt, kurz raus und fertig. Also, das war alles super easy. Und vor allen Dingen halt auch ganz entspannt. Du musst irgendwie nichts planen und sowas. Das ist eigentlich, ja, ist ganz cool. Vorher wird halt schwierig zu schlafen wegen dem Krach. Ja, das stimmt. Ja, je nachdem, ne? Wenn man vom Dorf kommt oder so, dann geht's vielleicht sogar auch nochmal, wenn du Glück hast und die Nachbarn sind irgendwie Gerade nicht zugegen oder sowas, ne? Das könnte ja dann auch sein. "28 minutes. Expedite. Expedite fuel load. And we open the forward door. We should have... Yeah, connected. So we load up the passengers here as well. Ja, das ist richtig. Wenn du direkt aus Hamburg City kommst, dann ja, wird das schwieriger. Da hast du wohl durchaus recht. Okay, so, no. Logo lights on.
Stall. Stall. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Ah. Okay, so, now, let's see. We need to get to airports, and we're currently here at Syracuse. So we're parked here. Runway 28 is active, which is this one over here. Ja, oh, nö. Am geilsten ist sowieso immer die Betty mit ihren Warnings hier, Overspeed.
Overspeed.
Die Betty.
Overspeed.
Radio Rack comes on. Ich frage mich halt auch, ganz ehrlich, wieso hat man die Logolichter neben dem Speed Warning? Also, das raff ich sowieso nicht. Und da gibt's mehr so Punkte irgendwie. Also, warte mal, wo war das denn noch, was ich gesehen hatte? Ach, ich weiß gar nicht mehr, aber es war nochmal irgendwo irgendwas, wo ich gesagt habe, hä? Aber das ist halt die Mad Dog. Okay, so for de-icing, because we're gonna need de-ice today, I don't even know, is de-icing simulated in any way here? If I go here, GPS, GPU, request pushback, there's not even like, I think de-icing is not even simulated. Okay, so we do not do that. Nee, die Lichter, wartet, ach Gott, die Lichter sind hier. Also, nicht alle. Hier sind die Position Lights und die Anti-Collision Lights, die Wing und die Floodlights. Dann hast du die Taxi und Landing Lights sind hier. Und das Logo-Licht ist wie gesagt hier oben. Und hier ist auch das Cockpit-Licht. Also hier so Dome-Light quasi. Ja. Ist ganz lustig eigentlich. Ah. Okay, so we do not go for de-ice today because it's not simulated anyway. So we just pretend the aircraft was flying. There is some snow coming down, as you can see in the window. And we finally have some snow here. By the way, I didn't do any map enhancements today. By the way, last stream, I think the FPS breakdown was from, I don't know, either XPilot or map enhancement. I think it was XPilot because as soon as I... no, not XPilot. Yeah, XPilot and OBS. Because as soon as I stopped streaming, the frames weren't back up. So, yeah, I think there might have been something with that. So we have Syracuse ground, 121.7. And we're going to go ahead and request a clearance to Detroit. Okay. 121.7, yes. Syracuse ground, a very good morning and Happy New Year. This is Allegiant 624. We have information Alpha on board, requesting clearance to Detroit, please.
Allegiant 624, Syracuse ground, Happy New Year to you. Information Bravo now current. You are clear to the Detroit Metro Airport via the Syracuse to departure. Radar vectors down, then as filed. On departure, maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.7, squawk 1344.
Oh, that was a long clearance, wasn't it? Okay, we're clear to Detroit via the Syracuse to departure. After departure, direct to was it Dines? I can't remember. Initial climb 4,000 feet. We're gonna expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after the departure. Departure frequency 134.7 and squawk 1344. Allegiant 624.
Allegiant 624. It'll be radar vectors. That is correct. Press 3 back, correct. And push at your discretion. Advise DS operations or advisory protected.
Roger, radar vectors to Dines after the departure. We're gonna check Bravo as well, and push and start is approved. So we will not de-ice, so we will call back next ready for taxi, Allegiant 624.
No worries, thank you very much, Allegiant 624. Push your discretion, advisory taxi, spec runway 28.
28 for departure, Allegiant 624.
Thank you.
Okay.
Be careful, it's slippery.
Thank you, we gonna take care. Okay, we set everything up. This is quite simple to do here, because you just click it and it's... Well, you could do it manually, but you can just click it and it will be filled out automatically. Cost index is long range cruise. Just set it 100 because it's not possible to do it otherwise. With 320. Cruising wind 305 at 74. ISA deviation is -5. Transition altitude is fine. We're gonna go execute. We have currently a temperature of... We're gonna check Bravo. And Syracuse ground, Allegiant 624. Just for information, we still have information alpha. We just checked.
I do see that. Stand by.
So OAT is -10, I guess. And we have a flex temp of +1. We probably go with toga thrust because we do not de-ice. It's not simulated, so that's why I'm not de-icing. Otherwise, of course, you need to de-ice. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start up the APU. We don't need... Oh, well, actually, we need to start pump. By the way, Jonas, APU start, right? So you have to click the start pump over here, and then you have the APU over here to start. If you're not connected to ground air, and you do not start the you do not click the start pump, the APU will not start. So it's different here as well. APU we can see is running up. Landing altitude is 645. We can set that already. 645, so we keep it at 6. And landing baro will be changed, of course, but currently we have 3001. Oops. 3001, so we keep it here. APU is now available. We can disconnect the external power. Start pump can come off. APU bleed set to auto. And Jonas, next thing, if you started the APU, you still do not have air condition. You don't have pressure, even though the bleed is set to auto, because you need to set up the pneumatic crossfeed. And now we can see we have pressure. Welcome to the Mad Dog. Okay, so Syracuse to departure will be runway heading 280 and then vectors to Dines. So nothing special here. For the aircraft, we have the checklist over here. We did all that. Gear is okay. Stabilizer checked, spoilers retracted. Rudder control lever is powered, fuel levers cut off, cabin altitude checked, flaps and slats. Communication trim tabs 0, auto brake selector is off, parking brake, pressure and temperatures off. Yep. Before starts, okay, we will not do that now because we still need to set up our departure. So runway 28 it is, Syracuse 2, and then we go for route. And we go for our first waypoint, which is Dines. Delta, India, November, Echo, Sierra. Dines. Come on. Dines. Huh? Oh yeah. Dines, then direct Delta, Oscar, November, Echo, Oscar. Doneo. Oh. Doneo. And from there, we're gonna start into Detroit with a Top Gun 2 arrival. Ja, definitiv. Definitiv älter. Aber das ist halt, also für mich ist das halt gerade das, was es ausmacht einfach. Ich finde das richtig cool. Macht einfach super Spaß. Okay, so, this is set. Übrigens, die Hydraulikpumpen sind hier unten. Also, Hydraulikpumpen, High, Transition Pump and Auxiliary Pump on. APU is on. Yeah, we still have 0 degrees in the cabin. A little bit cold, is it? So we close the doors here. We can dismiss the GPU. And we're now all set for the push. And as we're close to the building, I think we're gonna start the engines a little bit later, and we let ourselves get pulled out. Let's see if this is working. So double check once more. The APU is running. This is most important.
Allegiant 624, I guess Syracuse. He just didn't want to have information Bravo. So information Charlie now, current altimeter 2982.
Roger, thanks for the information. We're gonna check Charlie and 2982 for Allegiant 624. Okay, 310 at 11 knots, 1 statute miles of visibility, 6,000 feet increasing, snow, blowing snow, broken and overcast, minus 11 degrees, and 2982 on the altimeters. Yep, 2982 on the altimeters, 2982 on the altimeters. Okay, I think everything is now set. Let's one more check the departure. Flex EPR. Okay, we have, well, but we do not go flex, we go with takeoff. Oh, takeoff flex is even more than takeoff. That's funny. Assume temperature? Wait a second. Assume temperature is 1. That is interesting. Okay, then we go with takeoff flaps. Takeoff flaps. We need to disable the art button. Ich mache jetzt auch einen Flug, aber ohne Stream. Ich habe es hinbekommen, Boris auf die 737 mit zu installieren. Machen einen Flug von Köln nach Alicante. Oh, schön. Cool. Ja, dann viel Spaß. Ist auf jeden Fall eine super Destination mit Alicante. Schön ins Warme. Ah, da wäre ich jetzt auch gerne. Okay, so pumps are activated. Pitot heat on. Hydraulics are set. Seatbelt signs are on. Beacon light on. And we're clear to start. So galley power and AC packs come off, and the pneumatic crossfeeds needs to be open. They are open already, and galley power and AC packs will come off as soon as we start the pushback. So better pushback, and I'm really curious of the new sounds.
Let me know where you want this thing.
Let me see. Let me get a little bit closer. I'm not quite sure where the taxi line is. Or somewhere here, maybe.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Ah, geil, 14 Grad, ey. Ja, wir haben hier ja gerade -11. Und ich hoffe jetzt halt, wie gesagt, dass das mit dem Sound funktioniert, wie ich mir das so vorgestellt habe. Müssen wir mal gucken. Weil das war gestern oder vorgestern oder wann auch immer ich das gemacht habe, echt, naja, echt hässlich vom Sound her. V2 plus 10. We set the runway heading. Press the takeoff button. We have, oh, by the way, we have a current CG of
All right. Looks like the
8.9.
doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
8.9, so we make it 9. We're gonna go with flaps 11. So we're gonna set the trim here as well.
Stabilizer motion.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Okay, so we have set everything, and I think we're now ready to go. So we kill actually the parking brake.
Here comes the pushback. Light 'em up.
Okay, we're allowed to start the engines. We need to set, oh, transponder needs to be set, which was 1344. 1344. And we set the transponder mode to Charlie. Okay, so we have left and right, constant oil pressure low, of course. Flight recorder off is okay, left and right generator off is okay, oil pressure low. Yaw dumper is off, should be on. Battery charger. Why is a battery charger? Okay. Okay. But everything seems to be fine. So APU bleed both off. System B today, and we're gonna start engine number 2. What about our fuel heating? Okay, 3 degrees, obviously it's always the same. So we start engine number 2. And we can also check whether or not this is working. 20%, so we introduce fuel. Let's listen. Oh yeah, now it listens to like engines. Now it listens like engines and not like
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
a brake set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Okay. Engine 1 is stable. We can close the right side and bring up some pressure here so that the passengers can get some hot air. And while we're doing that, we're gonna start the first engine. So this is really a sad thing, like fuel is not going below
And
3
we're disconnected.
degrees.
Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Pin on the left, thank you, bye-bye. Okay. Get rid of the starter here. RTN up is okay, center fuel pressure is low. We do have some fuel in the center tanks, so we can bring them up. And now we're all set. Now, TCAS can come off already. We keep this at no weather. Oh, it does say no TCAS. Okay, so TCAS can come off. Wait a second. No weather. TCAS. Okay, whatever. Okay. Now, flap lever still not working. I don't know why. So we bring it up manually. And we go. Come on. Flap 11. Oh, now it sounds like engines actually. Yeah, these are engines. Still more quiet than I thought, but now it's finally sounding like engines. Okay, so flaps 11 are set. We can use the fuel heating. Engine sync can come, or actually we can do. No, we keep it off. Okay, windshield, anti-ice, we keep that on. And we also put on engine anti-ice. Ignition comes to override. This comes back on, this can come off. RTN up, flight recorder off, parking brakes are on. And now the APU can come off. Well, APU air can stay on, obviously. Okay, after start, electrical system is checked, galley power and ignition can come on. Yeah, is on again. Engine anti-ice and fuel heat on. Packs and air condition shut-off switches are on auto. Hydraulics are on and high, as well as checked. Taxi, flaps 11. Auto brakes, we just set that. Auto brake, we need to set those. Can we arm that already? We can, and arm the speed brake as well. Flight controls, quickly check. All clear and free. Takeoff data, bugs and trim is all set. We have set the bugs, we have set this in the FMC, and we have set the trim here as well. Takeoff warning, we double check that, so release the parking brake, double check. No takeoff warning, so we're all good to go. Flight guidance and TRP is set, takeoff briefing is completed. Okay, so Syracuse ground, Allegiant 624, we are ready for taxi.
Allegiant 624, runway 28, taxi via Sierra, Mike, Alpha, crossway 33 on Alpha.
Roger, taxi Sierra, Mike and Alpha, cross runway 33 on Alpha for runway 28, Allegiant 624. Okay, so we're gonna go here via Sierra, then onto Mike, and we wait a second. Yeah, onto Mike, then we go over here to Alpha, cross runway 33, and then we're back here. Okay, oh, okay, so parking brake is released, and let's see how the flight is going today. We need to really pay attention on the taxi, as it will be very slippery. Taxi lights come on. can set those two on, and because the visibility is bad, we just set floodlights and wing lights all on. It's really not easy to taxi around with the tiller, as I just said last time. Okay, we double check. Left side is clear, right side is clear. Now this finally sounds like an MD. Lovely. So we're now taxiing parallel to runway 33.
Allegiant 624, report crossing runway 33 on Alpha.
Roger, we're gonna report crossing Allegiant 624.
Thank you very much.
And we're getting a little bit fast here. And Allegiant 624, we are about to cross runway 33.
Allegiant 624, you're leaving the tower's visibility. Taxi your discretion. After crossing runway 33 on Alpha, contact Boston Center.
Approaching 3-3.
7. Let them know you're holding 28 Syracuse.
Roger, after crossing, we're contacting Boston Center 134.7 for release. Thank you very much for your ATC. Have a happy new year, and bye-bye, Allegiant 624.
Have a happy new year. Thanks for the traffic. We'll see you.
See ya. Okay, 134.7. We're now across runway 33. One, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, seems to be very quiet here in the frequency. Anyways, I'm happy with that. Boston Center, very good day. This is Allegiant 624. We're down here at Syracuse. Runway 33 just crossed, and we're approaching the holding point Alpha, runway 28, ready for departure.
Allegiant 624, Boston Center, flight runway heading, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, runway heading, Allegiant 624.
And who was the other one ready for departure? Metro 11, flight runway heading, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Oh, it's just because I'm on the ground here. Oh, finally I see some snow in X-Plane. So we can extend the landing lights already.
Number 145 Alpha Hotel, leave port band altimeter 29er, 49er.
We're gonna fly. Runway heading is set to 280, 4,000 feet platform altitude. Speed is set to 172.
Bunker,
Flex
Approaching
temp is set
28.
to 1 degrees.
Expected 35 ILS, Walker 4832.
And we're now setting the transponder to TARA. We can set weather and TCUS. And we can turn on the landing lights. All the other lights are on as well. We have anti-ice, of course, turned on.
On runway 28.
Metro 11, you're ready to contact altitude living.
Okay, so there we go. I just hope that I can get the tiller centered here for departure. And now let's see if we get the engines running up. We are standing on the brakes here. Oh, okay, so it sounds different. Make it a little bit quiet because we're up here in the front. Okay, and engines are stable at 1.4 APR. Aircraft's moving even though we're standing on the brakes. So release the brakes and off we go.
Approaching 3-3.
Tiller is not centered. It's not much, but it's not centered. Okay, center fuel tank pressure is low. Okay, we should have turned them off. But okay, 80 knots and 100 knots. By the way, we should set takeoff thrust, shouldn't we? Oh my goodness. Okay, weave on and rotate. Okay, good thing I noticed. Oh my goodness. Gear up. Well, that was a close one. Trim is still set weird. It's like, really weird. I have to trim up a lot to stay steady. Okay, and Allegiant 624 passing 2,200 now. Roger, climb and maintain 10,000 and proceed direct dines for Allegiant 624. Okay, speed select. Go and climb thrust. And we hold. And there we go. Okay, ja, war knapp, Jonas. We go direct to... Wait a second, direct to Dines. Execute. And we click nav. Nav track. And Art comes back on. Well, why are we still here set to take off? There we go. Huh? Okay, flight level 100 is set. Okay, let's increase the speed here. And speed set up here as well. 250. Okay, set. 10,000 feet is set. $250. Center fuel pumps off. Okay, vertical speed 1,200. And flaps, oh yeah, can come up. I can't do that myself, so I need to do it manually again. Yep, and there we go. We can't see anything. And we still can't see anything also on the weather radar. Map is working, as we can see. TCAS is working, okay, at least something. But weather radar doesn't show anything here. Why is this? My goodness, I'm not used to the rotate MD80. 300 knots already. Yeah, and the visibility is very bad. Over to advisories for Allegiant 624. Thanks for the EDC. Have a good and happy New Year. 1228. And off we go. We can now climb up to flat level 320. 320 is set. And we can now also switch to VNAV, so FMS, EPR, nav track, and VNAV climb. So it's definitely different to the Leonardo. I'm curious for the landing. Engines at least now sounds like engines. That's good. Listen to that. It's still not 100%, but definitely better than before. Crossing 10,000, lights off. Seatbelt signs come to auto. Yeah, anti-ice, windshield anti-ice can come off. Anti-fog remains on, obviously. And, yep, off we go. Look at the climb rate, 4,000 feet climbing with like climb thrust, with not even full thrust, climb thrust only, 300 knots and 2,000, now 3,000 feet per minute. And we're getting above the first cloud layer. And as soon as we are... Wait a second. Where is the brightness of this? No. Come on. Get rid of this. Where's... Oh, this one was it. Yeah. So this is the brightness and this is the brightness. Decision height, we don't need that. We can select local standard pressure 2902. And KDTW, Detroit Metro Wayne Airport. So for the arrival, we gonna go with the Top Gun 2. Top Gun 2 RNF arrival. We're coming from Doneo over here. So Doneo, Viper, Goose, Wolfman, Maverick, Top Gun, Light, is it Light? Chester, Ghost and Rider. So you probably just know the name when you know the movie. But yeah, this is where we go. Then we are approaching. Or actually, we could go for... let's see. 230 at 8, 10 set unit miles. Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot call for the 80s. And we're also not in range yet for the 80s, so we need to wait a little bit. But according to the runway, to the wind, 230 at 8, we'd probably be landing 22 left, 22 right, 27 left, 27 right, something like this. Let's see about the... let's see the airport. So yeah, we're coming either to... Oh, it's 22 left, 2... Wait. It's 22 right, 22 left, or 21 right, 21 left. Fieber Bieber, welcome to the stream und frohes neues Jahr auch an dich. Vielen Dank. Ich hoffe, du hast gut reingefeiert. I'm just gonna go ahead and check Flight Radar 24 if I can see where they are landing in real life. But Flight Radar 24 is not reachable. So we go for ADS-B exchange, and let's see. Okay, I just need to find Detroit. I got Chicago, but I want to have Detroit. So over here. Wait a second, where am I? So here's Hamilton, which is over here, and then we have... Huh? Ah, there we go. Okay, Detroit, Metropolitan Wayne. Yeah, so they are approaching 22, yeah, as well. So I probably get 2-1 left. Which is down here, so taxi time will be very long. We gonna... Well, actually, not that long. I mean, 2-1 left, and then we're gonna vacate Whiskey 2 or Juliet or something. And then we taxi just through. And then over here to, I don't know, South Terminal. I have no idea where Allegiant is parked at... Detroit. I don't even know if they are actually flying to Detroit, so, ja. Ich war so müde, dass ich mich 0:30 Uhr losgemacht habe, man wird ja nicht jünger. Du hast hoffentlich auch entspannt reingefallen. Ja, war sehr entspannt. Sehr entspannt für mich. Wir waren auch nur bei der Familie unterwegs und ich habe, ja, also wir waren um 1:45 wieder zu Hause, aber letztendlich war es auch nur sehr ruhig. Sehr ruhig. Aber wie du schon sagst, man wird ja nicht jünger. So, jetzt schaue ich mal. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob überhaupt Allegiant Flights nach Detroit fliegen. Das war wirklich ein ganz spontaner Flug heute. Ich habe eigentlich nur ein bisschen rumprobiert und habe dann gedacht, ach, dann machst du einen Testflug. Und dann dachte ich mir, ach, naja, gut. Dann kannst du ja auch streamen. Also es sieht so aus, als würde Allegiant Detroit gar nicht anfliegen. Also jedenfalls nicht Metropolitan. Das ist ja peinlich. Ach, dann stelle ich mich einfach dahin, wo Southwest steht. Billigflieger ist Billigflieger, wa? Ach, na klar, und die stehen natürlich am Nordterminal, ist ja logisch. Also, Southwest Airlines is parked over here, so we probably go for runway 22 right then, which is a lot shorter to taxi. Okay, so departure, arrival. We're going for ILS 22 right. ILS 22 right via Top Gun 2. Top Gun 2 and then Doneo transition. And this brings us to... let's see. That brings us to... Oh, I see. This one. And we're above the clouds, finally. Ja, definitiv. Habe jetzt auch, wie gesagt, neue Sounds installiert, also sollte jetzt auf jeden Fall passen. Ich muss nur das innen drin ein bisschen leiser machen, weil das ist sonst ein bisschen zu unrealistisch. So, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren. We're inbound Doneo, from where we start the approach, and I just need to double check the routing. I'm not quite sure if we actually get runway 22 right, but I need to prepare for it, so we might get either 21 left or 22 right. ILS or lock 21 left, yeah, there we go. Approaching now the final flight level. And okay, so the first waypoint will be Wolfman at 280 knots and above flight level 280. Wolfman, oh, it's having 24, but it is, oh yeah, it is 24 and 28, yep, so that's fine. Then we have Top Gun next, between 110 and 140. Okay, so that's a little bit different over here. I don't even know if this is... Can we... no. Or maybe like this. Well, it's recognized, but it's not selected. But 12,500 is fine. Yeah. So we have, okay, we have the ATIS now. It's ATIS info X-ray 240 at 8 knots, -9 degrees. Altimeter is 3001. Simultaneous ILS Zulu 22 right and ILS runway 21 left in use, departing 21 right and 22 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight, read back all runway hold short instructions, operate transponder mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways, advise you have information X-ray. So basically it's exactly what we expected. And I think we can request runway 22 right from the approach controller. Shouldn't be an issue. so 126225 will be the frequency. 126225. 126225. And look at that, I finally have some snow. It finally looks like you're flying in the winter and not in the like summer again. Okay, I can get rid of the flood and wing lights. Oh, we don't need engine anti-ice, and ignition can become off. And then we should have, yeah, everything cleared. This is fine. Temperature wise, 22, a little bit above 22 degrees, that's good. Okay, FMS Mac, nav track, VNAV level flight. So we're all good to go and approach into Detroit. The actual point of contact would be Top Gun, waypoint Top Gun. Okay, what happens if we turn back the engines? Okay, nothing. Ah, okay. Lovely. (28 degrees fuel temperature now. We select cruise here. Okay, so we have, if we set up fix Top Gun, Wolfman, Maverick, Top Gun. Oh, okay, TP gun. 170 miles to go. Top of descent is in 110 miles, so 1710. That's in 20 minutes. I want to try something. So my GPU is running at 90%. My CPU is only at 40%, so let's get the cloud. I think clouds are rendered in GPU, but I'm not sure, so let me see what happens. I'm at 52 FPS, and with clouds on ultra, I'm still at 50, so we're gonna go and continue with clouds ultra. Looks better, doesn't it? And is that snow? Yeah, it is snow. It's not like, not autumn, it's indeed snow. Very nice. I'm not sure if there is, like, if you go with map layer, with map enhancement, I'm not sure if there's also snow on it, if it's snowing while you're in the air. Like, I don't know when X-Plane is loading up snow. Oh, by the way, we can disarm this one, and we need to disarm this one. As for the landing, 22 right is about 3048, and same goes for 21 left. So I don't think there is a specific. No, there's no. There's in Avitep there is no calculation tool for landings, and by the way, also not for departures. But if I go for SimBrief, and I just check that, to right, we have flaps 40, reverse yes, VREF at 5, and we have an actual landing distance a factored landing distance of 9,273 feet if we go with brakes auto minimum. So basically, if we use minimum braking, then we will vacate somewhere here at Alpha 2 or Alpha 1. For 21 left though, if we go with medium, with minimum, we would vacate somewhere Whiskey 1 probably even, or maybe Tango. So I think we go for medium auto brake. We should be vacating via Alpha 3. And then we probably go up here Alpha, Victor, Victor, Yankee, and then we go up here to Kilo and Echo. At least that's my plan. So we set the auto brake to medium. We cannot arm this because we can only arm this when we are gear down configuration. Trim doesn't matter actually. The weather is quite bad if it's not changed. We have, let me see. No, it's still information X-ray current, so we have 10 statute miles of visibility, broken clouds at 3,500, and a temperature of -9 degrees. So at least it's not snowing anymore. Temperature-wise, of course, it's cold, so we need to turn on the fuel heat once we are, well, let's say, short of the final. And, oh, we're TCAS. Something is on the TCAS here. Okay, it's far out, very far out. So, yeah, other than that, weather is okay. Wind-wise, we have 240 at 8 knots, so no problems with the wind. So if I mess up this landing, it's definitely because of me and not because of something else. GPU is now running still at 93%, while the CPU is down to 25%, okay. So 10 minutes remaining before we start our descent. Ja, moin Philipp. Willkommen im Stream. Und dir auch ein frohes neues Jahr. Also ich nehme mal an, dass du das geschrieben hast, aber es wurde ja direkt wieder gelöscht. Oh, hast du nicht geschrieben? Oh, jetzt bin ich aber beleidigt. Ja, der weiß schon, was er macht. Der ist sehr erfahren, der Bot. Ja, danke. Dir auch. So I think we're all set for the approach. We have set 600 feet for our arrival. 645, yep, 600 is the closest we can set. Then we have the arrival, and then we go for the approach, which is either 22 right or 21 left. So 22 right would be 216 degrees, 1119005. 1119005 will be the approach. We should have set that here as well, I hope. Wind correction 5. Okay, 1119005 and a course of 216. And 1119005 on 216. Set. Auto brakes are set to medium, we just need to arm them. And other than that, we're now coming into Viper, Goose, and then Wolfman. Okay, there we go. This sound is a little bit... Oh, I got a call now. I think it should be... Let me get rid of the music and let's see. Oh, it's auto ATC. Wow, welcome. If ATC is offline, it's not. You may receive automated guidance to assist online controllers, blah 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 blah. Okay, to provide feedback. Cleveland Center advises descent via the Top Gun 2, the Metro altimeter 29999, no separation services provided. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not information X-ray anymore. No, it's Yankee now. Okay. Okay, the wind changed. It's gonna be more interesting. We have now 270 degrees, 7 knots, gusting 15. 10 statute miles, broken at 3,500 and -8. Altimeter is now indeed 29999, and we still have the runway 22 right and 21 left approaches in use. So, yep. Wind is now coming a little bit more interesting with like 15 knots. I forgot to chrono. 11195, 11195, 216, 216. Okay, we are prepared for runway 22 right. If we go for 21 left, we need to increase the auto brakes to max so that we can vacate earlier. And other than that, of course, we need to change the ILS frequency also. The ILS frequency for 21 left we have here is 1115 on a course of 216. So at least the course is the same, and frequency needs to be changed from 1115 to from 11905 to 1115. Okay, so hydraulics. Yeah, we could have set those off. Well, we now leave it on. Altimeters are set as far as we can. We remain on 29992 until we're getting closer to 18,000 feet. What does in range actually mean? Because they also say like seatbelt signs on. You know what? Auxiliary pump off. And hydraulic pumps. Like if I turn off the hydraulic pumps, yeah, we can see the hydraulic pressure is falling. I want to keep them. But I'm wondering what happens if I lose hydraulic power. Would that in fact like trigger some failures, like that you can't lower the gear or something? I don't know. Okay, we're getting closer to the top of descent. So I set the altitude to the very first restriction we have, which is flight level 100 or 11,000 feet. We're still on VNAV level. We can check the descent. Can I actually set a restriction here? No. No. Cannot set any restriction. What is speed? No. No. Path. Okay. Yeah. Only 13 miles to go for the top of descent. Oh, actually, the yeah, okay. So on Sim Toolkit Pro, my top of descent is short before Top Gun and not here, but that's because of the restriction we have for the approach. And believe it or not, Detroit approach is offline. Nice. Like 2 minutes or something before we need to join. Love it. CTAV. Detroit CTAF is 135.0. Well, the good thing at least is that I was able to get the meter before he went offline, so the ATIS before he went offline, so I know which runway is active, like how the weather is, stuff like that. There's an aircraft. Oh yeah, over here. Okay, and the aircraft should now switch to VNAV descent, I think it is called. Yep, VNAV descent, flight level 110 set. That's perfect. So, as we have no controller, we can now fully concentrate on whatever we want to do. So we're gonna go for runway 22 right, and that means that we can also prepare for the minimums, which is 842. We set that over here, 842. And we can now set to 9er as we're descending straight down to 11,000 feet. Like, what is that? Is that wing? Like, what is that wing actually? I mean, is it? Oh, yeah, they indeed have it red. Okay. It's a bit dirty, isn't it? Ooh, I like that 414 here. Why can I? Okay, I can drag something. I just don't know what. Are there some window shades? No, the only window shade we have is this one. How about you can move it up here? So this is the furthest you can do. Okay. Bring that back. Yep. Okay, so and now for the legs we have Chester, Ghost, Rider, Vectors, then Inkster. Is it called Fudge? Tara. Joy. I don't know which names these are. Yeah, and we can see the green line here, referring to where we're gonna get to flight level 110 is right at Top Gun. And at Top Gun we need to be between flight level 110 and flight level 140, so that's absolutely fine. VNAV is working good in this aircraft. Only thing is that the flight director is very sensitive, but and still nothing on the weather radar. I don't know, I have to Google if there is some problems with the weather radar on either, because map is working, weather radar is not. Not in the Zebo and also not in the rotate. I don't know if I did something wrong, if I need to install any update or something, I have no idea. This is crazy. Limit speed. Gear down, 300 knots. So you can lower the gear at 300 knots. So currently I'm at 260. So I could lower the gear now to break off a Mach 0.7, yeah. Sled extends at 280 or full at 240. Flap down at 280. 15 on flap 240. So I can basically go flap 11 at 280 knots. So I could right now go for flap 11, so you can break this aircraft like you can convert it to a stone technically. And what I really like about the aircraft. I tried it. It is indeed working. What you can do with it is, if the approach controller is asking you like how fast you can go until like which distance or whatever, like what is the best speed you can give me until 10 miles or whatever, I can tell him I can give you 250 knots until 8 miles. And you cannot do that with any other aircraft today, like the 737s or the A320 or whatever. You cannot do that. But with this, it's no problem. And this is something I really like about the aircraft. Is it rain? No, it's not raining. It's just scenery stuff going on. So time to set the time to set the seatbelts to on. Fuel heater. Okay, we turn them on, but it doesn't really matter because it's not going below 3 degrees anyway. Okay, so the next restriction would be CLEX page. Can't see it. So the next restriction would then be lived at between 10 and 8. Between 10 and 8, so 9 is fine. I think maybe he's choosing something like the middle of it.
Altimeter setting.
Is set to 9er, 9er, 9er. Yep, is set once and twice and most likely 3 times, yep. So we have the ILS, I think. Is this the ILS? I think 50 miles is a... Wait. Yeah, it is. It is the ILS. Wow. So we don't get any reference here, but at least we already get the DME. And we need to be at 280 knots at Top Gun. The aircraft is doing that quite good. We're at 280 knots, point on. So unfortunately the sound here in the back is the same as what we have in the cockpit. There's no difference. But, well... Oh, look at these clouds. Oh, I like the atmosphere. The lighting, everything. It's just so beautiful. It sounds like it was raining, but it isn't. Okay. We're still on VNAV descent and it looks good, so I will increase the descent down to 8,000 feet. And I now also, yeah, Detroit traffic, Allegiant 624 is inbound Top Gun. We're preparing for the runway 22 right approach, and we're passing Top Gun in 2 miles. We're switching over now to CTAF, Detroit traffic. Detroit traffic, Allegiant 624 passing Top Gun on the Top Gun 2 arrival, expecting ILS 22 right, Detroit traffic. FMS speed. We're past Top Gun, so next restriction would be then 210 knots at Ghost. And we can also do the checklist now. So in range hydraulics, yes, hydraulics can come on too high. Landing data box and TRP are set. TRP is not yet set to go around. We can do that. Where's go around? Up there. Go around is set. Even go around is lower than flex 1. Seatbelt switch is on. Pressurization and anti-ice is set. Approach briefing is completed. And approach checklist, altimeters and bucks are set. Radios and course identified and inbound. VOR, ADF and marker switches are set as far as we need them. Okay, so approach checklist completed. Next would be landing checklist, which will be gear down, ignition override, spoilers, flaps and slats, annunciator panel, cabin PA checked and completed. Okay, so we go here and we check that. So after rider, we expect vectors, but in our case we go straight onto Inkster, so I can delete vectors and we go straight to Inkster. Okay. We're passing 10. We keep the lights off. I think this is done in real life by the MD80s. They turn the lights on later because they extended the wing landing lights. They will be extended down here at the wings. They will be coming down, so they will drag also. And I'm not sure if they indeed turn them on at flight level 100 or 10,000 feet. So I will not do it today. So we need to cross lift between 8 and 10,000 feet, and we will cross it at 9. Yeah, 1.6 miles to go. And then the next altitude. That was very quiet. I cannot understand him. Is there a setting problem on my audio side? Oh yeah. Okay, I turned on the volume a lot higher, so probably it is too loud now for me, but we will see. I'll turn right here in a second. So we can see that the magenta bar here is, yeah, see? We should turn right, so it's going left, and then the aircraft is banking left, and then it's banking right. That's... I don't think that's realistic, but, well. Next altitude, as I said, will be 7,000 fixed. And we can see the speed is already going down automatically. So this is 234 now for the speed, and we should go down to 210. Oh, no, we have wait a second, VNAV. Yeah, VNAV descent. Okay, I don't know why we went out of VNAV. Speed will be 210. And we will make that, no problem. Detroit traffic, Allegiant 624 is passing Ghost, next rider, and then we go straight to Inkster for the RS-22 right, Detroit traffic. Okay, we have fuel temperature still 20. You can't barely see this thing here. FMS speed and VNAV descent, we should be leveling off at 7,000. Not exactly, not 100%, but it's okay. Okay, so then we have Rider, which we will cross at 210 knots and 7,000 feet as well. And then we go down to 4,000. I select 4 here already. The aircraft should stay on 7 until we're past Rider. And then it should start its descent down to 4,000 feet. At least I hope so. Speed 210 is fine. We could get the slats extended. Oh, come on. Slats extended. We will not see that here. Slats are in the front, obviously. Ah, finally some snow on the scenery. And I do not dare yet to fly it full manually. I need some more training for that. Okay, but why is a flap set for takeoff on flap 4? This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the flaps are indeed set, but they shouldn't be. There should just be... Oh, okay, this is what I was looking for. Wait a second, what is that? So we have up. We have up retracted, and we have... what else? Ah, valve closed. What is that? Wait a second. A fuel cross bleed. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, the aircraft is now descending. We're maintaining 210 knots, and we're getting to Inkster. We're getting to Inkster. We can set 216 here as well. I think, yeah, I think I should be somewhere back in the compartment. Somewhere back here in one of the closets. So we have the localizer, but not yet the glide slope. So we can go actually 246. Heading select. We're turning now to heading 246, and we activate the localizer. VOR lock. Localizer is armed. We're approaching 4,000. Yeah, see, the aircraft's always like kind of overshooting or something. And we have now the glide slope as well, approaching 4,000 and still 20 miles out. Leveling off 4,000. And localizer captured. By the way, go around altitude is 4,000 feet as well. There's a departure, look at that. He's departing 3 left. I don't understand why people do that. I mean, come on. If you want to do that, no problem. But then just go and fly offline. We have traffic, but I don't see it here. I don't see it here, so I don't care. Wait a second. Test off TCAS, weather and TCAS. Okay. ILS. ILS is armed, so once the glide slope is coming in, we're going to intercept it. We'll go on the heading of 216. We're now at 13 miles. And Detroit traffic, Allegiant 624 is established on the ILS, runway 22 right. We're 13 miles out, Detroit traffic 22 right. Okay, we can go flaps 11. If ever this thing is moving. We can arm the speed brake, we will not need that anymore. Speed-wise, well, we can remain on 210 knots. We have the airport in sight. I go down with the speed a little bit more. Was the overlay causing the low FPS or just a coincidence you don't have it running today? It's a coincidence, actually. I just didn't turn it on. There we go. No, I think it was either OBS or it was Xpilot. Because as soon as I stopped streaming and disconnected from VATSIM, my FPS went back up to like 40. So it must have been OBS. I just don't know why exactly. Okay, for the arrival we have 136. Oh, wait a second. 130. Okay, 136. So we can. Actually, you know what? I go manual flight. The only problem with that is that I need to take care about the flaps because I cannot move the flaps, unfortunately. I have to do that manually. So I keep the autopilot still on. I keep the autopilot on to keep me on the ILS. 6 miles out, we can go gear down, flaps 15 already set. We can now arm the medium. Oh, come on. We need 3 green probably. Oh, it's already green. Is it? Wow, that was fast. Okay, so we arm. Why is it not? I don't know, maybe. Okay, we go flaps 28. Override. Flaps 28. Okay, we need to set final flap before we can arm it. Autopilot still doing its stuff. Runway inside. We go flap full. Localizer track, glide slope track, auto go around. And love it. Okay. Now, speed again 136 will be in the approach. Speed is there, and where can we autopilot? Oh, come on. Why do you drop the
Approaching.
nose?
2 right.
We're getting slightly below. Don't know why the aircraft dropped its nose as soon as it disconnected the autopilot. Come on. Okay, we're coming off to the left a little bit. We have wind from 2 o'clock position with 12 knots. It's probably a little bit too small for you, but it's down here. And they should have at least cleaned the runway with the snow, shouldn't they?
300. 200.
Minimums continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse. And we're going full reverse. Reverse idle. Manual braking. Reverse is off. Wow, it's so slippery. It is so slippery. And what I forgot was the landing lights. So I go over here to the left because otherwise I cannot. Wow, it's so slippery. I can't do anything. I need to go a lot slower here. Is that a taxiway? Wait a second, wait a second. No, this is not. Really need to go very slow because I can barely move the aircraft. It's so slippery. So flaps up. Okay, get that in. Okay, we're coming here off to the left side, Alpha 2. And well, I wanted to go Alpha 3, but okay, a little bit more thrust is probably possible. I think that was a very good landing. Now I can finally also see the taxi line here. Get on some music. It's very quiet, isn't it? Okay, and off we go. Ha! Can see something. Detroit traffic, runway 22 right is vacated. Detroit. Slower, slower, slower. Oh, I'm drifting, I'm drifting. Slower. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, this music is crazy. That's funny if you always play like no copyright music and you never know what's coming next. Okay, so landing lights can come off, taxi lights can go to dim, and then I'm gonna start up the APU. Oh my goodness. Sounds like we're landed in Greece. Let's listen to this. Maybe this is better. Okay. Now aircraft. After landing, pitot heat and ignition off. Okay, pitot heat can come off. Ice protection and exterior lights as required. We have the anti-ice off. Flaps. Oh yeah, that was that. Flaps 15, not up. But anyways, radar and predictive wind shear system off. Spoilers and auto brake system retracted and off. They are set to off, but not yet. Oh, they disarmed automatically. Okay, good. Okay, after landing checklist is completed. Next would be then parking checklist. And for that we'll get into the airport list here. And we taxi now all the way up to Victor. Okay, come on. Some more thrust here. Why is it not reacting? Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Is this even the possibility? Wait a second. I know that yesterday you had a good checklist. A good checklist, yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's try this one before we get off the taxiway. Okay, this sounds more like taxi music, does it? Okay, next available taxiway to the right will be taxiway Victor. Okay, we're going 30 knots now, a little bit too fast here. We need to pay attention because if we brake now, it is slippery, so we will overshoot the right turn. So we're braking here also. Okay.
Approaching 09 left.
Yeah, don't worry. So we are here on Alpha. And next taxiway is up here is Victor. Okay, so Victor off to the right here. We go slow, otherwise it's too slippery. Okay. Do we cross over here? Well, here we can go straight, and here we can go, well, here we can go straight as well. Okay, we're gonna cross the runway here. Detroit traffic runway, Allegiant 264, we're gonna cross runway 22, left at Foxtrot. Correction, at Victor, Detroit traffic.
Approaching 2 left.
And now the second taxiway to the left will be Kilo. Jo, ciao, ciao, Philipp. Danke fürs Reinschauen. Okay, so next taxiway will be Kilo. And now we continue Kilo onto the terminal here. And then I'm gonna have a look on the replay. I guess that was a really good landing. Or at least that's how it felt. And remind me to never go to Detroit again, because I really like the Topcon 2 arrival name, but the airport itself is like... I mean, yes, of course, it's snowy, it's slippery, I cannot taxi fast, but this is... I feel like I'm taxiing forever before I reach somewhere. And there we go, we're gonna park over here. Somewhat slower. Okay, go over to the right here. I forgot the landing lights. This is... I should have turned them on at flight level 100. Okay, and now we take, I don't know, Delta 12 or something to the right. I think about maybe this one here. Okay, slower, a little bit slower, because this looks more like a medium stand, to be honest. Taxi light off. And we now go to the right. We overshot. And we stopped the aircraft. Okay, parking brake set. 8 PU generators can come on. Pneumatic cross bleed on, if I ever can do that. There we go. Okay, okay. And engines come off. Seatbelts off. Bleed remains on. Galley power remains on. Okay, all good. Now, already below 20%. Wow, that's so fast. So beacon light can come off. We don't need strobes. Okay, off. Jetway is coming. And there we go. Welcome to Detroit. Now let's finish the flight and let's see about landing rate. Landing rate was 246 feet per minute. dancing on ice. Yeah, probably I should do that. Probably I should do that. Okay, so we're all set. Now TCAS can come off as well. Oh, by the way, should have done that after the... I'm so rusty, honestly. Pumps can come off. And that's it. So let me disconnect from the network, and then we're gonna have a look on the landing. Okay, disconnected, and let's see. Hopefully it's not crashing. We're doing it slow. We're doing it slow, very slow. Very slow. Very, very slow. Maybe I should... Okay. There we go. Now we can get rid of this. But actually, would the runway be... No, it's not a lot better with that. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, wrong runway. Ah, look at that. Yeah, no landing lights. Well, yep. Yep. I think that was quite nice, was it? Yep, definitely. Definitely it was smooth. Yeah, so this is the taxi I did want to leave on Alpha 3, but I didn't really see him. And then when I tried it here, I was too fast, and yeah, you can see here it's really slippery. You can see how I'm slipping. So it's not even turning. Although I think that the axis might be too sensitive, but yeah. Well, you can definitely see how it went, right? Okay, so now let's try it with some country music. Maybe that's better. And yeah, well, with this landing now, Wingview landing, I say goodbye for the very first stream of 2026.
200.
Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, for showing by, and
100.
yep. I just hope that this is only the first of a lot of very nice streams in 2026.
20.
So yeah, stay tuned for that. And if you haven't done so, give this video a thumbs up, please, which helps me a lot. And of course, subscribe my channel if you liked the video. Other than that, thank you very much again, and Happy New Year 2026. See you next time. Thank you very much, viewer, for joining again, as always. See you next time. Cheers!